Hi friends, praise the Lord, greetings to you all in the name of Jesus. Today I would like to talk about decision making. I'm very happy to meet you all through the video. In before videos we have seen many things, right? And I'm going very fast with the topic because I don't want it because it takes more time to explain all those things. So I want to complete a video within 10 minutes or more than 10 minutes. So if God's will, I would like to explain more about the video, the topics which I made before. So let's talk about decision making. Yeah, we all know the word decision making, and we know how important in our life to make a decision. Sometimes it may lead to destruction, sometimes it leads to success. We know some people just rush to make decisions, hurry bari, we know that, right? And it leads to destruction. So it is very important to know something, and we used to have knowledge before we take decisions. So today I would like to talk about two persons in the Bible. They made decisions in their lives too, and what it led to. Let's talk about the first one is Joseph. We all know about the story of Joseph, and from Sunday school, and we are learning that story, and every Christian know that life story. Yes, in Joseph's life there is a time for him to make a decision. While he was working in his master's house, the master's wife was so we all know that story. She was so forced to sin with Joseph, and Joseph did not agree with that, and he ran away from that, and he ran away from that, and where he was next, he was in the prison. Do you think that if Joseph agree with the master's wife, and if he sinned with his master's wife, what would his life would be? Yes, his life would be so royal, and he can have all the luxuries because his wife is, and illegally his wife would be master's wife, right? And his master's wife take care all about can take care can take care about Joseph. But Joseph did not go with that decision. There is a point in Joseph's life to take a decision. It's either good or bad. He just said a beautiful word there. How can I sin against God? Really, in our lives, there is a time we should make a decision. There is a time we want to take the decision, but we never think of God. What would if I take this decision? If God pleases with it, if God delights in my decision, we don't think about that, right? If it is okay, we can make decisions. We can go with our own decisions, but it's not right. In Joseph's life, Joseph thought it not right. He did not agree with that. He know that it. What if Joseph decides to sin with his master's wife? God doesn't delight in his decision. He was terrified, and he ran away from the sin. How great he is, and how great decision he made, and it changed his life, right? The decision you make will change your life, which leads to destruction, neither success. It leads to success. Yes. Let's go for the second one. The second one is none other than Lot. Lot, where Abraham gave chance to Lot to choose two lands, neither this side or that side. And Lot saw that the place he saw was greenery, was beautiful outside, and he saw the outward thing, and he chose and went to Sodom and Gomorrah. So sometimes we choose the outward look. Yes, we all know that God doesn't force anyone to make this decision. He didn't want to force us. He gave us choice. He gave us freedom to choose what is good. He said this is good, this is bad. If you want to choose neither either this or that. It's your choice. It's up to you. Every time God gave us that choice, He had a good plans. He had a greater plans for us. He kept before us. This is what I want. This is what I didn't want. He gave us chance to choose this or that, good or bad, destruction or success. He gave us chance. He don't want to force us. Yes, my dear friends. Yes, in our lives sometimes we used to rush to make decisions. We used to see outward look, yeah, this is good, and this is what I want, and this is what my thought is, this is what I dreamt about, and we just rush to make decisions, and sometimes it leads to destruction, sometimes it leads to disappointment, sometimes it leads to regret. Yes, a lot regret about his decision choosing Sodom and Gomorrah. We know that ending, right? And we know the ending of Joseph too. What he made decision in that time, it led to the success. Yes, in our lives too, we don't know sometimes what to do and what not to do, and sometimes we used to go what we think, what your mind sees, and if this is good. And some people go on their friends' words, on other words. They have no own knowledge. They depend on others. Don't depend on others. Depend on God. If ask God's will, ask and think before. If you want to take decisions, think, if I take this decision, is God going to delight in this? If I'm going to make this decision, is it the God's will or not? Think and pray and wait. Some people doesn't want to wait for things, right? Yes, I do sometimes. I don't want to wait for things, and the speed and rushing decisions may lead to unsuccess, and it's definitely going to lead to destruction. And God doesn't want us to fail in something He wants us to do. He wants us to be a successful persons, successful sons and daughters, and He is an amazing God, and He wants us to be an amazing persons in this world. And yeah, this is a very short video. I don't want to elaborate all these things, but I want to say one thing before you take any decisions, neither in marriage, study, whatever it may be. I don't think, and we all want to make decision in our lives, some or the other. So make good decisions which please God, and which God delights in your decisions, and think before when you take decisions, and pray before. Prayer. Ask God, do God's will. That is very good for us, and He had a greater plans for us, and go with it. Yeah, this is what I want to say. Before you make a decision, think and don't rush, and take good decisions which please God, and which pleases God, and which God delights in your decisions, and ask God. And don't go for bad decisions, even though some people know that it is bad and it leads to something wrong. Even though some people know, but they want to enjoy the present. I'm saying, don't look about what you look now. Future is going to destruction. It's going to too bad, more than you imagine. So don't look the present. What you see, when we when we sow a seed, it's not going to be instant, right? It takes time. If you sow a good seed, it will become a good tree, right? Don't plant or don't sow a bad decisions, because it may result in bad ending. Okay, and take good decisions, pray God, and ask God's will. I hope this video blessed you, and if you are blessed, don't forget to like, share and subscribe, comment down, and all glory to my Jesus alone. Keep supporting and keep praying for me. Thank you.